Park Sports Complex, where first match of the day is about to begin. Multan will start off the proceedings. Six matches are scheduled for the day. First match is coming up. So here we go. Well done. Taking on Rawalpindi. And they start with a bang. Rawalpindi. What a great spike. Goes over the hands of the blockers. And they draw the first blood. Oh, it isn't the slow motion. Just a solitary blocker. And also he was pretty late to rise. The ball is crossed. Now chance for Rawalpindi. Quick action attack. And I think the coordination between Sattler and Spiker was lacking, but still Spiker played pretty intelligently and he just tipped it across. Placed it pretty well to win another point. Too low, but so goes into the net. Multan 1-2 they are serving. Well, foul is given against him. Rotation order foul. So, service back with Rawalpindi. Oh, ace serve. Bottom fell off it. It landed just inside. Error in judgment from Multan side. And 4-1 the score. Nice curl serve. Somehow handled. And he just chucks it across. Working space he managed to find. And wins a point. Just watch this. Very deceptive. But then on the other hand, an erratic serve from Multan. Very casual, very untidy. Pretty shoddy stuff. Never really crossed the net. What a serve. Now chance for Rawalpindi. Ball is set across off the hands of the blockers. Goes out of bounds. Plenty of power behind this cross court attempted. Just watch this. Two blockers over the net. But he managed to find the deflection. So powerfully struck. A bit of confusion in Multan camp. Somehow the ball was tipped over. (7-2). Rawalpindi still on serve. They had a pretty decent serve. And again some confusion in Multan camp. Spike wins them a point. And this is Hamza, the main player. One-man army, Multan, this look like. And he is the man who has got some talent. Just clipping the top of the net. And then lands this inside. 3-7. That's serving. The ball's set across. And he just tips it across for another point for Rawalpindi. 8-3. Still 5-point lead. And then this erratic serve. Unforced error. Goes just a little wide. Well done. 4-8. Definitely declines to 8. Ball is crossed. Now they have a chance, and again ball was just tipped over the net. Spike from Hamza. It will take some retrieval. Ball is again crossed. Now Multan with a chance, but an unforced error. He goes into the net. Tried to bump it over the net. Couldn't really succeed. So with me in the commentary box is Noman. Noman, welcome to our com box.
Thank you, Ikram, and a good morning to everyone. Once again, it has been a show of total domination by the Rawalpindi side. Multan, today they're looking a different team. Today they're looking very spirited, looking high in confidence and spirits today. And seemingly, they want to pull off something. They want to pull off an upset here. But it's so good to see them developing so much in the last couple of days. It's the third day of the Rising Punjab games, and today they are looking like a different team altogether in terms of all the confidence, all the players backing each other, and a different side from what they looked a couple of days back. And that is positive signs for not only for Multan team but for the Rising Punjab games as well, for the development of volleyball as well.
Hamza, the main player, he's on serve. Entire team revolves around him. Desperate dive from Hamza. Goes on the floor, but couldn't keep the ball in. So 10-5 back to 5-point advantage. Rawalpindi. Ball is handled pretty nicely and was tipped across. Chance for Rawalpindi, and a player tried to run the ball down, couldn't really succeed. 11-5, 6-point advantage. Watched it in slow motion. Wasn't particularly impressive. A roll shot wasn't placed well in the space. And a serve, meanwhile, from Rawalpindi. 12-5. And now they're really solid, picking up. Great pace. 7-point advantage. Rawalpindi, one of the better sides of this tournament. And they've gone in as the favourites, the strong favourites against Multan. One of the weaker teams, Multan, of course. Quick action attack came as a surprise. This wasn't really spotted by their blockers. Pretty convincing. Just watch this. Clearly you can see their main player Hamza was too late to go up. And Multan coach, meanwhile, called for a technical timeout, first technical timeout of the set. They looked quite good in the start, at my fellow commentator. Noman was mentioning Hamza was looking quite impressive. But then things started falling apart for them. Now 7-point deficit they're staring at.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They were looking good in few patches and few parts, but they need to make sure that they keep on dominating. Once you are giving good performance, you need to carry the confidence. And talking about Rawalpindi, they look a very seasoned side, got all boxes ticked with good blockers. But that's a very good point by Hamza that you were mentioning about the Multan side being one-man army and Hamza leading the way for Multan.
Another roll shot played perfectly well, and then pretty flat serve from Hamza as well. One blocker, tremendous blocking. Out of system spike from Multan. Someone managed to cross it. Now they've got a chance. Hamza tried to make the placement, couldn't really find the space. And the kill comes from Rawalpindi. So this was pretty fiercely contested rally. Eventually Rawalpindi emerging as the triumphant side in this point. But Multan played extremely well. I think it has landed in. Yes, referee says so. Another error in judgment, another race for Rawalpindi. Far too many aces considered by Multan so far. Still not really able to settle down.
Hamza with a chance once again. Couldn't keep the ball in play, so that's a point going in the favor of Rawalpindi.
Solid block, yeah, a solid block. Just watched in the slow motion from Rawalpindi. Still pretty effective. No real coverage for the spike Hamza. Hamza was getting into the act. They rely so very heavily on just one man. And this is the downside. Ball is crossed. Now they've got a chance. Free net, an easy finish. This is what he was supposed to do with this. No blocker could anticipate this quick action attack coming. So this was always going to be the outcome of this. 19-7.
And absolutely, that was a free net. And now another effort to score a point, but that goes in vain. Rawalpindi leading the way with 13 points lead.
Hamza had an opportunity, but ball was too low to go for a full-blooded spike. He could have really gone for a roll shot. And again, ball will be crossed. And two blockers over the net, but it got the deflection of the net and then goes out of bounds. So something for Multan as well. Somehow they managed to win the serve back.
Well, talking about the Multan side, something looked tactically off with them when it comes to the gameplay, when it comes to the technical aspect of the game. The blockers are not performing. The coordination that has been missing from the Multan team. But it's just a matter of learning. You can adapt, you can learn, you can put up a better show and better fight.
A tight ball over the net to joust.
And these are the things that Rawalpindi is so good at. They're amazing at all the tactical things going on around.
Another ace serve. Wasn't looking particularly impressive, but not handled that well. Again, they've got themselves to blame. Again, the same player, ball is crossed. So now they are with a chance, free net. And he absolutely pummeled it. Immense power, great force used behind that spike. Another very easy finish. Watch this. No one over the net.
Yeah, brilliant. That was a wonderful finish. On the offering, another point going in the favor of Rawalpindi. They are extending the lead and now 1 point away from winning the first set.
Serve goes into the net. The score is now in double figures. 10, 24. Still a set point for Rawalpindi. Now they've got a chance to win a point. Hamza finding the space. Very intelligent play. Dead accurate on this occasion. Hamza. The only player Multan had. You can see he was out of system, but how well he struck it. Accuracy, precision really was the key. And he was able to find the space, and they finish off the things as expected in style. Rawalpindi winning the first set 25-11.
A thoroughly dominating performance by Rawalpindi. They've outplayed Multan, and Multan, they have not won a single set in the Rising Punjab Games 2024 so far. They played well in patches, and like they played well today, but this was another show of total dominance by Rawalpindi. Although Multan did try to get a few points, like that one, and well uploaded by the teammates as well. Some unforced errors, some net balls as well. And this all leading Multan to lose another set in the Rising Punjab games. But the credit where it's due to the team of Rawalpindi for putting up a brilliant fight. First set, totally dominated by Rawalpindi, 25-11. Rawalpindi leading 1-0. And we're going to take a short breather. We will be back with the set number 2.
So back at District Park Sports Complex, the first set was won by Rawalpindi 25-11. And they are serving. 1-0 is the score. Pretty decent serve. Ball across. Now they got a chance. A solitary blocker over the net, and then he was offered a free net. No one stopping him, so he came up with a resounding swing. Another kill for Rawalpindi, and then there's a serve. Very late to react, Multan players. As I mentioned earlier in the first set, they've conceded far too many aces. And they've added yet another one to that tally. Ball is some across, but then some misunderstanding in Rawalpindi camp as well. Both the players thought it was their ball, but they ended up doing absolutely nothing. Rawalpindi winning at another point, making it 4-1. Nice serve, but wow, net violation is given against Multan. Rawalpindi with 5-1 advantage. Well, again, not particularly impressive handling. Hamza with his shots, had a free net. And then, why about this swing? Cross court he goes. Just watch this in slow motion. Of the hands of the blockers. One of the blocker. And another race, yet another race. No one getting underneath this. Smacked into the net. Looking for a flat serve. Couldn't clear the net. Hamza, Multan's main player. The top player. Just a solitary block to the feet. Got the deflection, and then it goes long. It goes wide. So 8-2 is the score for Rawalpindi. Another race serve, swirling serve. And a well-done player deep in the court failed to handle it as well.
Well, the story of domination that started in the first set, it is continued here at the Nishtar Park Sports Complex, where the match is totally being dominated by the Rawalpindi team and make that the lead of 8 points. They are well within the margin of knocking Multan out. Well, some lack of experience, as they say, some lack of better game skill set. But these guys are going to learn. These guys are going to be better at this.
Yeah, issue is the exposure at this level. Another quick set, another fantastic kill. And this is where Multan are struggling. They have no answers. Got no answer to these quick action attacks. No blocker there. They had a free net, or just created a free net while the ball was overpassed. They had a chance, but now ball will be crossed again. Can they make more of this? Hamza was the player, missed the ball completely. Not really sure what he was trying to do with this. Initially, I think he came running for a full-blooded spike, then he realised ball wasn't really there to be struck in that fashion.
Now it's
so he tried to roll it over. Didn't really succeed doing anything.
Chance once again, but that's good gameplay by Multan, securing a point. I wonder why we have not seen a libero from the Multan team. Are they missing out on one?
Ball is set up nicely for Hamza with a free net. Not much power behind this. It could really have been handled in better way, but it goes down as yet another kill for Hamza. Just watch this free net he had. Not particularly a stingy type of swing or a spike. Double block. This time they did extremely well. Hamza gets into the act again, and very similar outcome. Hamza is really good at placing the ball as well. This was all about placement. One-handed attempt to keep the ball in.
Well, and apart from the placement, apart from all the serves Hamza is doing, it just the upload that his teammates are doing, and the uploads his teammates are carrying. Slowly but surely, Multan's creeping back in the game. The difference of the lead is being restricted to 5 points only. Can Multan make a game out of it?
Rawalpindi player on that occasion tried to go with the hands of the blockers, but he struck it a little too well to go long. Meanwhile, it's an erratic serve from Multan. Deficit came down to 5, and again goes up to 6. 13-7. Multan are serving, and again couldn't really get underneath it. Multan player dipping serve, couldn't handle the topspin on it. This time it was handled slightly better, and that actually was placed pretty well.
Yeah, deceptive, as they say. That was a very deceptive move by the Multan team. They take their points tally to 8 and make that the lead of 7-2 Rawalpindi.
Another quick set and another good result for Rawalpindi. You see, the blocker was again very late to react, and these quick sets are not really well handled by Multan, but confusion, misunderstanding, lack of coordination in Rawalpindi camp has cost him 1 point, but they can't really afford this luxury of misunderstanding. Wild swing goes long from a Rawalpindi player. He didn't have a blocker to defeat, and ball was little too low for that type of tactic. And the spiker on this occasion misfires. Completely miscued it. Another quick action attack was attempted. Well, often free net. but can really time his swing. But then what about this dump? A setter dump. Rawalpindi taking another point. 16-11, 5-point advantage. And then again, leaving the ball to each other. Yet another example of this. The guilty man on your TV screen. Again, ball is just bombed across. Two blockers are over the net, but not effective blocking again. The spiker was able to find the hole through that blocking, so Multan coach has decided to take the first timeout of the second set.
Yeah, Multan played well in this session, but as they say, the experience counts, and the experience of Rawalpindi team once again showing up on the big occasion. They've performed well, and they've performed well with ease and grace, making sure that the team are well ahead in the game. 18-11 is the lead for Rawalpindi, leading by 7 points against Multan.
Agility is something which is lacking from Multan team. They're very slow to react, not good readers of the game as well. You are supposed to read what exactly your opponents are going to do. And you can see, very simple finish, very easy kill for an outside spiker. Simple swing, and the point is awarded. Another ace. Far too many aces Multan side have conceded. Handling the ball is the biggest issue. So often they fail to bump the ball across. So 9-point disadvantage. Flat serve attempted, but he goes into the net. The Rattan player finds the net. Can't send the ball across. Hamza on serve, and that landed inside. Perfect serve from Hamza, the main player. The only player, I should say, is playing for Multan team. Rest of the team, they are simply spectators. Triple block this time, but still he found a way around these blockers.
Absolutely, that is a wonderful smash, making sure that the ball lands inside the playing zone and getting a point for the Rawalpindi team. So far so good for Rawalpindi, but this session was kind of exciting in terms of the gameplay shown by Multan as well. Difference of only 7 points, but I tell you what, that doesn't just justify the talent Multan possess. They will get better with time. Rawalpindi on the charge. A smash to get the point number 22 for the visiting team.
Another quick set point for Rawalpindi. Multan actually are improving, one has to say. Oh, the overpass and then kill, and a very simple finish for Rawalpindi. 23-14. They're leading. Hamza actually made an error. He shouldn't have got in the way of that ball. He should have left it for his teammate. And that error has cost him another point. So now it's 24-14. Set and match point. Rawalpindi. The ball is bombed across, lands inside, and it's Hamza again. The man then.
Yeah, as we call him, the one-man army, leading, in fact, taking the burden of whole of the Multan attack on his shoulders. Look at that for a replay. The Larid, some poor judgment, some lack of judgment there.
So he got a touch of the blockers. That goes long. And with this, Rawalpindi winning this set as well. 25-15. Second set has gone to them. And yet another straight setter. 25-11 in the first set. 25-15 the second set. So 2-0 Rawalpindi prevailed. They played pretty impressive volleyball. Multan looked like improving, but then they had awful lot to improve on. Lack of coordination and agility, to me, were the issues. They conceded too many aces. This is a small highlight package for you. Hamza was the man for Multan. And he came up with brilliant kills and then blocking as well. You see free net and a point scored, easy kill. And on the other hand, Rawalpindi team were pretty impressive. An ace from Multan as well landed just inside. Triple block even was employed at that occasion, but not that effective.
Yes, absolutely. We're talking about the game. The first game of the day dominated by Rawalpindi winning against Multan. We have another game lined up for you between Sahiwal and DG Khan at 12 p.m. local time, and followed by that we have 4 more games lined up for you at the day 3 of the Rising Punjab Games 2024. We are going to take a short breather and we will be back with another match for you at 12 p.m. local time.